It's Steven here.
And Bobby here.
And we are
the BS Twins.
So today we're going to be talking about meal prep and what that really means for us. So I guess we should start by talking about what meal prep is kind of seen as by the average person, like what they see online and stuff.
Yeah, so pretty much like everyone thinks that if you want to start meal prepping, you have to cook up the whole week's worth of food on Sunday or Monday or whatever you pick a day. Cook like a whole week's worth, and then you like freeze it or refrigerate it, and then you just have to cook everything all at once, and you need to stick to that, you know?
Yeah, and like basically, I hate doing that because then you need like there's 3 meals each day, and times 7, that's 21 different meals that you have to cook. You need 21 different Tupperwares. That's really expensive.
Yeah, and then plus everyone thinks you have to eat the same thing every day. That is not good. I don't like that at all. Let's get
I choose to do that just because I like keeping myself accountable in that way, but I change it up like every week.
Yeah, for sure. So, I mean, there's maybe like 1 or 2 days I eat the same like meals. I eat the same type of food. Like every day I'm going to have chicken, I know that. But I'm not going to have chicken prepped the exact same way every day. You know?
Yeah. Like, I don't like using the same seasonings all the time.
For sure.
So, like, if I cooked everything all at once and used the same exact seasonings, or like cooked it all in like a giant bowl and then ate the same seasoned chicken every single day, I would get so tired of that damn chicken.
Yeah, so let's talk about how we do it differently. So you want to start with yours, or?
Yeah, I'll start with mine. So basically, since I'm a college student, I don't have time a lot to cook things. So I end up cooking just the meals that I don't have time for, or meals that it's just more convenient for me to have. So like on Monday, I have like a 3-hour gap where I'm at school. I technically could come home and cook, but I choose not to. Whereas like also like Wednesday, I have 1 hour where I need to be basically in like transporting all of my like school stuff and everything to work. So in that 1 hour is when I would be eating my dinner. So both of those times I would prep a meal. But, you know, breakfast I don't really prep much unless I want to sleep in or, you know, something like that. So it's really just convenience for me. I don't prep 21 meals for an entire week. It's more like 7 or like 8.
So for meals. You're pretty much saying that you don't cook dinner every night for every meal. Like you don't cook the same meal for every night.
Well, I do end up doing that. So like basically on Sunday I would cook my dinner, and then whatever I cook I would just cook like 2 or 3 of those, and then have those same dinners, right? Like it'd be like Monday, Wednesday, Friday I would have those same dinners, and then Tuesday, Thursday I'd allow myself to play with it a little, like seasoning wise and stuff, but it would be the same like basic stuff. Like this week I'm doing
But you don't prep
Go ahead.
You don't prep 5 dinners. You know what I mean? Like you prep 3 dinners maybe for when you're really time crunched, but the other 2 you know that you're going to be able to be at home and cook it. You
exactly right, yeah. And just because of that, it gives me a little more freedom to when I am cooking, I can season it differently, or you know, play with, like, I know I eat a whole potato every day for dinner, so like I could either chop it up or like, you know, make chips out of it or whatever.
Yeah, make it different every time.
I can play with it, and it's just a lot more. It's a lot better that way, in my opinion, just because like I don't get tired of it.
Cool. So the way that I meal prep, I really make it easy to. I'm trying to think of how to really word this. It's easy to prepare, not really cook it. So I actually cook every day. What I do is, like, if I'm cooking dinner, usually I have like chicken with brown rice and let's say a potato, right? I actually cook up on Sunday the entire week's worth of brown rice and have it in a huge Tupperware in the fridge. That way, when I take my chicken breast out, after it's defrosted, then I put it on the skillet. I can take that already cooked brown rice, pop it in the microwave, and then it's already ready to go just in a minute. And then the potato, I actually cook it beforehand. That way I just have to pop that in the microwave as well. Then I cut it up, season it however I want. I kind of like, instead of cooking an entire meal 3 times a day, I actually just cook the protein, and then the carbs and the veggies and stuff is usually just pop it in the microwave, throw it on my plate, and then I'm eating it.
Yeah, and I kind of see myself doing that too, like with rice and black beans and stuff, where as soon as I buy it from the store, I'll boil it and cook it all up and everything. I'll just slap it in this giant Tupperware where it has its spot in the refrigerator for the month,
right,
or whatever.
And so another thing that I do is if I know, because I work a lot, so I know I have a few meetings that I need to go to that are a little bit late. Every Wednesday I have a meeting, but so let's say I'm a little time crunched. I have about 30 minutes to get to that meeting, but I need to eat dinner. So what I do is I cook, I put the chicken on, microwave everything, and I actually put that in a Tupperware and bring it to my meeting. So that's kind of semi-meal prep, where I'm not waiting 2 or 3 days to eat it, but I still bring in a Tupperware, and it's like a meal to go. That's what I kind of do a lot.
Yeah. I actually did that exact thing 3 days ago. I have this class at 7 p.m., and my normal eating time is 6:30, right? So I ended up going to school 45 minutes early or whatever, and I ended up bringing my Tupperware and just settling down in the cafeteria and just eating it and having it a decent regular pace eating, rather than trying to scarf it down right before I jump on the bus to get to school.
For sure.
So yeah, I feel
yeah, so meal prep doesn't have to be this huge production of cooking 21 meals on one day and then freezing it and eating the same thing every day, and it doesn't, it's really meant for convenience. It's not supposed to be inconvenient for you to meal prep. It's not really meant to, oh well, I'm gonna have, it's not meant for, this is to make sure that I eat healthy, although some people can use it for that. It's really for, this is to make sure I get the meal in, and that I can make sure to actually eat it on time when I'm supposed to. And so if you guys have any questions about meal prep, go ahead and email. I'm gonna have our email down there below, and then go ahead and comment your stuff that you're dealing with on your meal prep, how you meal prep, and how it could be different from ours, or if you meal prep the way that we're saying that we don't like how to meal prep, you can say that too. If that's convenient for you and you like that, go ahead. I'm not knocking you if you do it that way. That's just not convenient for my lifestyle. Yeah,
and actually with that, it's possible that the way that is convenient for you is convenient for someone else, and they just haven't thought about it yet.
So sure.
Please, if you have something else, post it. Just share the information. And try to get it out there.
If you have, just like anything, you have comments, questions about meal prep, or you want to hear us talk about something else, go ahead and comment, email us, and make sure to subscribe and like this video. Awesome. See you next time.